Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Aamir Abbas, and today, through this short live stream, I want to talk about a very short but important topic, and that topic is critical factors to get published. And as all of the researchers want to get published, getting published is an important objective. And this will be a very short session. And those of you who are online, who are watching this session online, I'm going to emphasize that this session will not last more than 5 to 10 minutes. At the most, it will be of 10 minutes. So I will request you people to stay with me. And if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. I will be reading them in the end. And if I will be responding to them in the short period of 10 minutes if I'm able to do that. This is a series which I'm experimenting, and if it is successful, I will be continuously telecasting these live stream sessions. So without any further delay, I'm going to jump directly into the presentation, and the topic is a critical factor to get published. As I said, that all of us, all of the researchers who want to do research, one of the critical objective is to get published. And this may sound very simple, but this is so simple. This thing which I'm talking about today is deceptively simple. That's why I chose to make a video on this topic specifically. Because almost everybody who is doing research, who is not trained in research, they tend to forget or do not give it a lot of importance to this. So I'll be talking about where to start, the importance of a research question, and how not to reinvent the wheel. Okay, so first of all, from where should we start when you're doing your research work? You have to select a problem in the field in which you are doing a research work. For example, if you're a psychiatrist and you're doing research on depression, then a particular specific real world problem related to depression on the way, and you have to identify that problem. And the problem should be such that there is not a lot of information in the published world, published literature on that problem. And what you need to do then, you need to do an exhaustive literature search. And I have to stress this enough, that you have to do exhaustive literature search. What I mean by that, you practically want to read almost everything which is published on that particular topic. Once you have done that, then you will be able to identify gaps in the literature. And once you have done that, then you are required to make a research question. I've published some videos on this. I've done a couple of webinars on this. I'm going to put the links of those webinars in the description of this video later on when this video is published, where I've talked a lot about what is a research question, how to formulate a research question, what is the scope of a research question, what is the final criteria, what is the PICO criteria. But here, what I'm trying to emphasize right now is that you need to give due importance to the research question after we have identified the problem. So essentially what you are doing is converting the problem into a researchable research question with a clear scope, with the research question being screened with the help of the final criteria and with the help of the PICO criteria. Once you have done that, what you are required to do is to make sure that you are not reinventing the wheel. Now, this is something very critically important. Again, as I told you people, that this may sound deceptively simple, when that's what I exactly mean, that it is so simple that people get deceived by it. What they do is they tend to continue to do research on the same topic or similar topic and again. What you need to do is think from the end user perspective, where your research work is a process, and the product of that process is the manuscript of the report which is going to be generated. And if your report is not able to impact the guidelines, or it is not able to take the literature a step forward in the direction of impacting the guidelines, then you will find it extremely hard to publish your research. But if you take care of this particular aspect, then you will find it easier to publish your research. So I will repeat over here. I mean, this is all for today. I'm keeping these videos very short to focus on one point at a time in these short videos. And what I mean, the critical step which you need to take is to identify the problem, do an exhaustive literature search, identify gaps in the research literature, then convert your problem into a researchable research question, and make sure that you are not reinventing the wheel. And that's all for today, right? As I told you, people, uh, uh, that this will be an extremely short video, and I'm kind of experimenting. If there is a lot of interest, I'll be doing it for the coming few days, and if there's a lot of interest in this, I will continue doing it in the future. But if I do not find any interest in these topics or these short videos or this format, I will kind of revert back to another format or recorded videos without being live streams. So I don't know. There is a comment, but I do not exactly know what is and that meant. But if you have a question and if you ask me in the comments, I'm going to project it in the form as I've done right now, and I'm going to answer them. But I don't think that this is a comment, perhaps not a question, so I'm going to leave it for now. And that's all for the time being. And thanks a lot for all those who have watched this video. Take care for the time being. Bye.